I wish I could show you. I'm itching. Bye. Well, if you watched the last video, it started where I was moaning about YouTube pulling the video because some bullshit copyright claim about something that was on the background on the telly, and I had to re-upload it, wasting 2 to 3 hours of my life. They've done it again. They did it again for that one you just watched, because there was, like, honestly, there was 3 or 4 seconds of the Villa game in a foreign language which I couldn't understand. And they've pulled it again. So here I am sitting after 2.5 hours of uploading to YouTube. I've now got to upload that one again. Don't know what that's about. What's YouTube telling me off? It's getting ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Happy Fridays. Bye. Got Chinese, so I don't care. And some beer. Dilly dilly dilly, dilly dilly dilly, dilly dilly dilly. Have a lovely weekend. Look,
Yes.
we can't see where we're walking, can we? We might end up on in the canal.
Perfect. Come on. All
You
I can see is your light.
Are you excited?
We're walking off the road.
Well, I can't see where we are. But you're excited though, Lee?
Slightly. Sorry, the dog is... Oh, I can't get him.
It's all too much.
So come on, keep going.
Have a guess where we're going, Lee.
Well, I know where we're going. I don't need to guess.
We're going
Might
to
be
the
going
engine.
in the canal. If
We're not going to eat in the
Yeah,
engine.
you're going over to the side.
We're going to collect an... Oh, this is an adventure, isn't it? Not being able to see where we're
Now
going.
the dog's tired.
Should we just stop for a minute? Oh look, there's the number 5, so cool, we are close.
It's cold.
We're going to collect an engine. I'm having a naga, a lamb naga. What are you having, Lee?
Chicken chicken masala.
And Papa Dogs.
Come on, let's go.
See you in a bit, bye.
Yummy, yummy, soon in my tummy. There's no one there.
Well, let me tell you, we were going to order our Indian from the Spice of Brewing in Stoke Brewing, because we've been there quite a few times, and it used to be really nice. Then it got a bit shit, didn't it, Lee?
Yeah, it did.
And but I used to like going there because I could have a pint of Cobra while we waited, and it wasn't horrifically priced. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't horrifically priced. Well, tonight we looked online to order from there, and for basically a curry for me and Lee with some poppadoms, a starter, and a curry, basically over £45. So we went. The Goan has changed ownership as well to something, a Calabar, I think. Khyber. The Khyber Pass, I say. So we thought, you know, we'll go online and we'll put exactly the same things in there and see what the price was there. It was 32 quid, just over 32 quid. That's a massive difference, isn't it?
It is.
So let me tell you, Spice of Brewing, we ain't ordering from you again.
Loser.
You losers, bye. Lee,
Yes.
you're laughing again. Lee, this vlog so far feels like Facebook.
Why?
Because both days that I've done, or both bits of days I've done, have both been about our dinner. About our Chinese and our Indian. Our diets are going well, aren't they?
Don't talk to me about that.
What are you doing anyway, Lee?
I'm writing a review for our wax burner. That is rubbish.
What, our porous wax burner?
Porous wax burner that lets through wax. Ridiculous.
Can we see? Oh, we have to hold it still if I'm going to try and see. There's all wax. This is all wax that has fallen through. Come on here, which has gone through here. When this melts, it's just going straight through this top.
And this top is supposed to come off, but obviously because the wax has
now glued itself. How many have we had so far, Lee?
That's the second one.
That's our second one. The other one did exactly the same, so we can only.
I thought it was broke. I thought it had a crack in it, so that's why we. Set
Like
that
me
on there.
butt.
But then clearly it's not.
It's porous.
It's porous. Ridiculous.
I'll tell you, they must have had a weird batch or something because it had good reviews, didn't it?
It had 3 reviews.
Oh, and they were all good.
Well, yeah, they said it was lovely, blah blah blah, whatever. But whether anyone's actually used it or not, you just don't know.
Well, yeah, they're porous.
They're porous.
Bye.
Bye.
Furious, I say.
Why do you need to bite me? Hello. Ow! Alright. Just come and say hello. Come and say hello properly. Come here. Come.
Get her.
See, you act all tough. You're not really. You're not really. You're not really. You're not really. No, not. What's he gonna do?
Oh, Molly. Can you see this? What Hector's got me to do? So I've put Lee's sewing box up on the sofa so that he can look out the window. Now this all started when Hector decided that he needed to see out there, and he used to build up the cushions. He's not stupid, you know, so he would drag cushions over to next to me and then get them high enough so he could just about see out. So I thought, I wonder what happens if I put Lee's sewing box up there. He will sit up there for hours. Won't you mightiness? You're such a cock. Bye. Well, this is a bit more like it, isn't it? A lovely sunny day. Can hear that bloody road though. And as we've got a sunny day, let's check the old solar, shall we? Connecting. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're on float. So that means it's fully fine. We've got full electric just off the solars. So let's have a look. Yeah, excellent. No electric bills for us today. Bye. I always feel a bit of a nutter when I talk to a camera outside. It's really quiet at work. I don't know what's happened. So I thought, as it's lovely and sunny, I'll make some use of my time. Make myself a cup of tea in my lovely gobshite cup. And I was actually watching a YouTube video earlier just about the Blackmagic cinema camera. Because as it's getting to that point where we can start going cruising again, and hopefully the weather's going to break properly soon. We're hoping to go out, not this weekend coming, but next week with Connor. But I wanted to brush up on some of the things because I haven't been using it that much lately, obviously with crappy weather. And I discovered that you can do time-lapse with it. Not discovered, rediscovered, should I say. I forgot that you could do it. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about time-lapse and the cameras we use. Because some of you out there might fancy doing a little vlog or just want some for your own personal use. Now I used to use a GoPro and I used to quite like them. They used to be good, well, they are still good cameras. I got disillusioned with them because they just kept overheating and just stopping for some reason. So then DJI came out with an Osmo action, and that's what Lee and I use most of the time when you just see headshots or just walking around, and because that's got a front and back screen. The camera I'm using at the moment is actually an Insta360 4K version, and here we have the 1-inch one. Now if you're going to do a vlog and you don't care about quality, then so much about quality, then I'd say get the DJI Osmo action. I wouldn't get the second version of it. That's just too many problems with that at the moment. But yeah, if you just want to fanny around, you can get one of them for 200 or 300 quid. Probably get one second hand for next to nothing, and they're great because they've got a front and a back screen. You can swap them around. Problem with these Insta360s, they only have one screen, but you can turn them round. So at the moment I can see myself in that one. If you look at this one, I've turned the screen round so it's on the back, so when I'm videoing that way. So it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but the quality of these is so much better. This 4K one that you're watching me through now, that's good. This one is even better, but it doesn't do that close. You need 900mm away to get in focus. So this is more for your scenic stuff. But going back to time lapse, yeah, I mean it's not the ideal day to do a time lapse, but time lapses are really good. But shall I tell you what makes them better? One of these. This is called a Turns Pro. I'll get it out. So basically it's like an egg timer, but a sophisticated one. So when you do a time lapse, instead of it just being in one place, it will actually pan across however you tell it to do it. Now you can do it with a phone. Now I've got a what is this called? A shoulder pod. These aren't cheap, okay, but this is the best holder for a phone when you're doing video, bar none. There's nothing better. And what I would do is I would screw it on there, put my phone in, set it to time lapse, and this will do its thing. So you do get a phone holder with them, this little thing here, and I suppose that's all right, but now it's crap. So yeah, so if you fancy doing a bit of time lapse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up, as I say, with my 1-inch Insta360. It's weird calling it an Insta360 because it's not a 360 camera. You actually do get a 360 mod as well, but these are just normal action cameras, and they're bloody brilliant. Well, they still have their issues, but I think they're my favourites, put it that way. May not be the best, but they're my favourites. So yeah, I'm going to stick this on here, and I'll do a time lapse and demonstrate that, why I love this. Now as I say, today's not the best time to time lapse because there's nothing going on. There's no clouds, it's a weekday, so there's not going to be any boat movement as such. But it will give you an idea. Now the Blackmagic, I'm just doing that, the time lapse on that, obviously because that's the best quality, so here's me Blackmagic cinema camera. I'm going to do some time lapse on that, which will just be straight on, and because that doesn't move. That I don't think this little thing here will take the weight of that camera, and I'm not going to try it. not without a proper tripod anyway. So yeah, so we'll do a bit from both, but as I say, not ideal days for it, but that might be a bit of inspiration for you. You could just get an egg timer and somehow stick your phone to it, and it would do similar to what this is doing. So I'll have a go at that in a minute. I'll finish my cup of tea, and I say getting all this stuff together again now is just get myself sorted before we start cruising again, because this will be the first season I actually be able to use my proper cinema camera. I did a little bit last year, but that was getting towards the end of the season. But so yeah, I'm really looking forward to going out and shooting a lot more on that this year. So hopefully that's what will happen, and nothing stupid is going to stop us going out on the canals again. I would say dilly dilly, but well, I suppose I could say dilly dilly. Right, let's do some time lapse. First off, we'll do the old egg timer one. I'm just going to put it on a chair over there and let it do its thing. Take 10-15 minutes the way I'm going to set it up. Then I'll do the same thing with me Blackmagic. Right, as I'm waiting for these to do their thing, one bit of advice I will give you is make sure your batteries are fully charged up, because it does eat batteries doing this, especially when you've got a 15-20 minute time lapse. So which then only equates to 5 to 10 seconds depending on what your settings were. So especially the Blackmagic cinema camera, the one thing that I really don't like about it, well there's two things I don't like about it. The main thing is the battery life is diabolical. It eats batteries, probably because I have the screen on full brightness because I'm blind. But yeah, you get half an hour out of the battery if you're lucky. I really think it's about 20 minutes, but they claim 35 I think. yeah, the other thing that I don't like about it is the media you buy for it, like the SD cards. You can't really use SD cards when you're doing 6K raw files. They're not fast enough, so you have to have what's called a C-fast card, and they're bloody expensive. You think, okay, you pay £2.5 for the camera body, then another £1,000 for your lens, then you've got to pay another 300 or 400 quid for a 256 megabyte blooming or gigabyte C-fast card. Now I've put a Samsung T5 1TB hard drive onto it because the camera records a hard drive, but that's because it's rigged up. It's got the cage on it and everything. There's somewhere to put that drive. But if you want it to be fully run and gun, you know, it's just the camera and without all the bits attached to it, then you need a C-fast card, and that makes it quite bloody expensive. One day I'll get a couple. Well, these plants are coming on nice, aren't they? Well, I don't know if you can see behind me, but spring must be in the air because the lawnmower man's been. So he's cut the lawn. I did come out here to see if I could get a nice sunset, but I don't think it's going to be that nice. I was going to get my Blackmagic camera out and do another time lapse just with the sun going down, but it's not looking great. But I'll sit out here and have a beer anyway. I think he's having his dinner down there. And I'm having Tetris number 4. I'm all on my own tonight. Well, not all night, but I've got to do my own dinner. So I had curry on Sunday. I had leftover curry yesterday. And have a guess what I got myself for dinner tonight? Or that I ordered from Asda that I could cook myself. Curry. I might give that a miss. I might have a Cornish pasty or something instead. See how I feel in an hour. Bye. Do you notice anything missing from over the other side of the marina? You probably don't. But the boat with the green cratch has gone. Jane's left us. And we didn't have a party or nothing. She's just gone into the night, I say. God, can't believe we missed an opportunity for a party. I'm not quite sure where she's gone. I think she's gone towards Leicester. So, best wishes to you, sweetheart. Hope you're happy up there. Seems a lot of people are going to be leaving the marina. I've heard of rumours that a lot are actually leaving. There you go. Suppose life goes on and people like a change. And all Hector cares about is skinging and being mighty. Don't you, Hector? Where's your bone? Where's your bone? I'm knackered because we've been playing with this little maroon bone there, throwing it around. And the bugger won't give you it back. Anyway, that's about it for now, I think. You may wonder why Hector is on a leash out here. It's not because we're nasty doggy parents. It's because he's a cock. Because he likes wheels. Seriously, he chases after wheels, and he would try and bite car tyres. And he's also, as he's still a bit of a pup, he gets a little bit over exuberant with other dogs that may not like it. So that's why. You know that's why, don't you, Hector? Hey? Where's your bone? I get it. I got 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 it. Come on in. This way. 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 You ready? You're a good boy. Say bye. Well then don't. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting our sunset. We've just got a tiny bit of light down there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the stills button on this Blackmagic cinema camera, and I'll show you the before, and I'll do a bit of editing to falsify it. Enhance it, one might say. So I'm going to press the button now. Well, I've decided to set up the Blackmagic on a time lapse because there is a little bit of colour in the sky. It'd probably be a load of old shit. Might as well try, innit? I'm out here anyway. Well, it wasn't great, was it? But there you go. At least we had some cloud movement. Well, I'm delighted because I've got the Luton versus Coventry game, or the Coventry versus Luton game on. I can't show you anything because I'll just get the bloody video banned again. But I'm watching Coventry on the attack at the moment. But yeah, so I've got a nice evening. I actually did have a curry. It's only a buttery curry, so that wasn't strong, but that was lovely. So I'm just going to settle down now and watch Luton beat Coventry, I hope. Come on, you actors! Bye! I wish I could show you. I'm itching. Bye. We won. Luton Town won. I can't show you. Oh, I better turn it down a bit because you can hear a little bit. That's a good day, isn't it? A good day, I say. Come on, you atters. Nighty night, everyone. Bye. Oh, I tell you, it's been a bloody nightmare today, I say. I've only just got the courage to pick up the camera because I've been breaking everything. First thing this morning, I opened the curtains in the kitchen, only to knock over Lee's porcelain duck thing. That fell onto the steps. I went toot, broke both legs off, but I glued that back together, so don't tell her. And then I thought, well, I should do the washing up, which I still haven't done, but I started to do the washing up, and then I threw a plate across the kitchen for no apparent reasons. That obviously broke in half. I think it's probably because I didn't sleep last night. And I tell you, when people say, oh, is your narrowboat cold? You can see I've got the flap open, right? Last night, I think I must have only got 4 or 5 hours sleep. And I'll tell you why. Because it was too bloody hot in here. The fire in here, it's only a little baby thing, and my God, can it pump out some heat. So, yeah, it was really, really uncomfortably hot. It was like middle of summer in Barcelona, I say. So, yeah, I've got the windows and the cratch open now. Try and cool it down a bit. So it's only 35.3 degrees in there near the fire now. And not on the fire, actually by my computer. So that shows you that narrowboats don't get cold. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. I don't think I'm going to do much more filming today because I'm only going to break my camera, am I? Speak to you later, bye. Well, good morning everyone. It's Thursday, I believe. I've been a bit of a busy bunny this morning. I've actually got a little bit of work, which is quite nice. But just have a quick look at this. I might get in trouble for that, eh? But what that is I was having a little think about the Hannah the Narrowboat Shorts channel, and I thought it's a bit of a lame name because not everything's going to be shorts. There's going to be films and all sorts on there as time goes on, as we build that up a little bit. I thought, yeah, it's just not going to be the Hannah the Narrowboat vlog. It's just films by Hannah the Narrowboat. So why you even use Hannah the Narrowboat? So I thought, ditch flicks. I think that's funny. I'm probably going to get in trouble, but yeah. So when you go onto the Hannah the Narrowboat Shorts channel, if you've not been there yet, because some of it was all early access anyway, but if you do go over there and think, well, what's happened? Because it's all changed its name and its graphics. Well, that's what we might have to change it back, but we'll see what happens because I think that's actually quite funny. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye. Right then, Lee's just come back from the manor. And you remember them blooming stupid wax burners we showed you that leaked? Well, we got some replacement. Well, actually, we got 2 because it just comes as 2. So I haven't had a look yet. So we'll have a look, shall we, if I can get the bloody thing out. And try not to smash them because I haven't been doing well this week with that. Ooh, I say. Funny way of packing them. Ooh, ooh. Don't break it, Paul. There we go. That's more simple, isn't it? There's 2 of those. Another one there. Oh, bring it out. Another one there. But also with these, These are just from Amazon. I think we got these two for less than the price of one of the other ones, or around about the same. So you get little candle dishes for them as well, which go in. Oh, well, I suppose better see if they smell then, haven't we? Well, obviously when I put a wax in and it doesn't leak and all that nonsense. Speak to you later, bye. So excited. I love smelly boats. Not nasty smelling, nice smelling boats. But you knew that, bye. Well, there we go then. That's not so bad, is it? Let's just hope it doesn't leak now. Obviously it'll look a lot nicer in the dark, so I'll have a proper film of it another time. Bye! Lee?
Yeah.
Shall we show everyone your new hairdo? Colin, you gotta look at me. Do you want me to put a beauty filter on?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Front.
So what have you had done? More blonde and a cut?
Yes, I've had. I haven't had the dark bit in. I've just had the blonde and the caramelly colour put in.
Oh, caramel. Caramel. Salted caramel. Have a guess what's happening tonight, Lee?
I'm not going to Pilates. That's happening tonight.
You're not. I'm watching Leeds versus Aston Villa. Hopefully. No, I'm not allowed to show everyone because I get a warning. Hey everyone, we also got a warning on our living in a ditch again, haven't we, Lee? I had an email from YouTube saying, you can't have that unless we put an over 18 warning on it. And then we got this video's been reported. For flipping X's sake, I tell you.
Snowflake.
Some stupid lefty twat is moaning because I put a video up and I won't go with the agenda, the prescribed agenda. Oh, we're not allowed to be political here. Bye. Well, it's Friday, so I guess it's getting to the end of the vlog again. Hasn't been the most exciting week, to be fair, so it probably hasn't been the most exciting vlog either. But yeah, there we go. I've got to do my chores. I've done the washing up and everything, but as you all know, today is water filling day. I've got to clean the fire out, which is one of my least favourite jobs. Anyone else on here on narrowboats, how the hell do you stop all the dust going everywhere? Because as soon as you turn the pan out into the bucket in here, obviously it just goes everywhere. Now if I just place the bucket, what do you call it, the ash pan in the bucket and then take it outside, it still goes everywhere. So because I still have to get other stuff out of the fire and put it on, if you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. I can't even be bothered to explain it, but anyone else know how to keep the bloody dust down? Because it's infuriating. There's one other weird thing as well, which I'm going to try in a minute. You know, we've got these new wax melt burner things, and I'm sure there's quite a lot of you out there that got the same. Have you ever wondered how to clean them out? Because to be honest with you, with the bigger one we got, I just used to use a teaspoon and sort of scrape it out, which, you know, it's not the greatest way of doing it, but it works. But I saw a little tip online, because I was looking, you know, as you do, and I'm going to try it and I'll show you, see if it works. Over to the kitchen in a minute, bye! Right then, as you can see, I've only got a little bit of wax in here because we just wanted to make sure it didn't leak again. So we only put one of the mini melts in there. So, and the trick I've had, obviously this won't come out unless you try and get a spoon in there or something, but a little trick I did hear about was putting a couple of ice cubes on top. Now these are our type of ice cubes. We don't have normal ice cubes. We have these antifreeze, not antifreeze, I keep calling them antifreeze, but plastic ones, which are water inside obviously, but it just is easier. So I'm just going to stick that on there, and they reckoned, and it took a minute or so, so I'll leave it for a minute, then I'll start recording again. Actually, I just thought better of that, and I thought I'd put a couple of the metal ones on, because those other ones don't feel that cold, but these obviously are proper cold. So these are as cold as an ice cube would be, I guess. So I'll leave that on there. I took the other one straight off, because I thought, no, that's not going to work. Right then, I haven't actually tried yet. And I bet this don't bloody work anyway, but the theory is if I now take these off, I should be able to... oh, bloody hell, look! It worked! I actually can't believe it worked! I'm so happy. Now there's a tip for you. There's how to clean your wax melt burner out. Stick a couple of ice cubes on top, leave it for, that wasn't even a minute, that's probably 40 seconds. There you go. Happy days, bye. water. Well, then we're getting to the end, aren't we? The very end. But I've got one more job to do, and as we've had a bit of a wax theme going on this one, I'm going to show you something. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to have a little look there. Can you see all this? Is it on my hand now? There we go. Can you see this? Now this isn't anything rude, you dirty buggers. This is wax. I had a moment with one of the wax melts. I threw it everywhere and it went all over my trousers. So somehow I've got to get this out. And again, I've been looking at tips on that there YouTube thing. So I'm going to have a go. Right then, what I've been told to do is to put some paper tissue underneath, which I have. I put some down in the leg, and then do the same on the top, but a little bit more. So I'm rolling up a few here, and just probably that'll be enough. Then I'll stick that on there, and then, is this hot enough? Well, let's just see what happens. It's supposed to melt it and it go into the tea towel or the kitchen towel, so we'll see what happens. Got no idea whether this will work. Maybe this will shock me too. Doesn't look like it's doing much. I'm not even on hot. I was using it on low for something else I was doing. Yes, I do use an iron. Not often. Try not to burn them, because you know what sort of bloody week I've had. Well, it looks better. I'm going to leave it to dry and see what happens. Can you see this? This is one of my other misdemeanors. This is what I did with the iron. I put it up on here. I think there might have even been the table here, and it touched there, and I got told off for that one. Well, I told myself off. I'll tell you, sometimes I can be very accident prone by it. Well, there's still a bit of oily residue, but that's worked good enough. When you won't see that when I'm wearing it, because it looks like camo anyway. But there you go, that's it, bye. I've learned by my lessons, you know. I put the iron down in the kitchen on a plate thing, you know, so it's out of the way while it cools down, so I don't set the boat on fire. But yeah, so I guess that's about it for this week. I'd love you all to press the subscribe button, the thumbs up, press the thumbs down twice if you want to, press the little bell icon, it all helps the channel, you know. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, good. If you didn't, well, you know, it's been a bit of a shit week really. Anyway, have a fabulous weekend, even though it's going to be bloody raining, and have a brilliant week ahead. Speak to you soon, bye. Love you.